Friends, in part 20, we have seen about unhappiness and the vicious cycle. Unhappiness is a state of mind which is caused by our negative emotions like anger, worry, guilt, fear of failures, and so on and so forth. But once we reach the state of unhappiness, again it creates negative emotional factors, and the cycle continues. Unhappiness is a contagious disease because it spreads quickly than happiness. Let me quote with a small example. When my children were 6 to 7 years old, I used to take them to the school and drop them. So they were taking the breakfast, and when they were taking the breakfast, this Tamil song came over the radio. ஈரேழு ஜென்மங்கள் எடுத்தாலும் உழைத்தாலும் நான் பட்ட கடன் இங்கு தீராதம்மா. This song is about mother. The son says, even if I take 14th birth, I cannot repay the debt to you as a son. When this song came, I was listening very carefully and did not realize that my face also changed. After 2 minutes, when the children were ready, and my daughter said, Papa, you are not happy. I said, I am all right. There is nothing. She said, no. When this song came, I saw your face. Your face changed completely. That means you were remembering about your mother, isn't it? So please remember, when you are in unhappy mood, your face changes completely, your body language changes completely, and that is picked up by your close people. Now, in this chapter, we will see the contributions of negative emotions, and the dominant of this is anger. At this stage, let me also brush up your mind about the effect of anger. You're all aware of the fact that moment we switch on to the angry mood, there are a lot of changes in the physical body, and we find that the entire body is prepared to strike. Not only the body, top to bottom, but also the tongue also becomes very, very powerful. The tiny tongue, if one is not physically abusing somebody, the mental abusing with a fury of words, with powerful words, hurting words is very often resorted to. That is why in Tamil, the famous poet Thiruvalluvar has also said that the scar of fire will fade away, but the scar of the tongue will remain forever. So, anger and violence go together. Anger and abuse goes together. So, we shift ourselves from a thought-provoking life to that of an animal instinct to fight. Now, we can classify our people into three major types. Number one, people who use anger as a weapon. In fact, if you compare the previous generation, the male member is normally very aggressive and they used weapon to have a control over the family. This power to control in the majority of the cases mainly came from financial powers. Even though the female members had lot of properties, the properties were looked after by the male members and the female members were very submissive because they lacked education as well as they lacked financial powers. These people were just like animals in a group. In a group of animals, there will be a dominant male to control the group. The same philosophy in the family also. He is the dominant male and used anger as an aggression, as a weapon to keep his position stable. These people, they were realizing their mistakes over the years. So if you see 40-45 years of their marital life, the first 10 years, they were very aggressive and the female members were very submissive. The next 10 years, from very aggressive, they slow down to very aggressive and the female members, after ascertaining their position in the family, they become very submissive. The third 10 years, they are equally aggressive and the female members also verbally aggressive. And the last 10 years or 15 years of their life after 60, when they become physically weak, the female members, they become very aggressive verbally. So these people, it is the majority of them in the previous generation. We need not have to worry about it because those days are gone. Now the second set of people, they know they are using anger as a weapon and they are addicted to anger. But every time they become angry, they regret later. After the event is over, when there is sufficient time, they regret and they always feel, I should not have become angry. The third category of people, by nature, they are very submissive. They never use anger, but they cleverly manage using their strength. We need not have to bother about those people. The important thing is the second category of people who knew very well that they are addicted to anger. They want to remove or reduce anger and keep their relationship happy. Yet, just like New Year resolutions, every New Year they take a resolution to reduce the anger. But once again, just like addicted people, they once again use anger whenever the occasion comes. So, in this, we will concentrate on the second category of addicted anger. many of us, please remember, many of us, we belong to this category of addicted anger. Why we have become an addict to anger? This, if you carefully analyze, the main reason is high level of expectations. When we have high level of expectations and these expectations are not matched, or we think that the people are not rising up to these expectations, we use anger as a shield. Many people, they use anger to push their inefficiencies under the carpet. Number 2 is displaced anger. The real reason is somewhere where we could not show our anger, we come back and show it at another place. The best example is, many times we may not be able to show our anger in the office when the superior officer is little bit upset and uses harsh words. When you come home, where we are aware that the people are very vulnerable, we use anger there. This is called the displaced anger. The third category is anger on self. These people could not show anger at office or at home or outside. They suppress anger inside. Please remember, anger is one letter short of danger. It is compared like an acid which causes more harm to the vessel which is stored inside rather than outside. That means, like an acid, it corrodes the mind. These people who cannot express and they suppress their feelings, they suppress their anger, often find that as a punishment they go to the extreme step of committing even suicide. Now let us focus our attention on displaced anger. This displaced anger belongs often to the second category of people who use anger but they regret later. What prompts or what provokes these people to use anger and how to come out of this, we will see in our next session. Thank you. Have a good day.